The first rankings for the 2017 class have been released, and with them our first look at the newest 5 stars added to the mix, starting with Indiana quarterback Hunter Johnson, who picked up his 5th star on his way to a top 5 national ranking.
Pro-style quarterback from Indiana. Saw him in St. Louis. We've loved him on film for quite some time. He has the size. He has the ability to move around, keep the play alive. He's not a dual threat guy, but he has that uncanny knack for shifting the pocket a bit and giving himself and his receivers a little bit more time. Mechanically needs to work on his lower body, which is rare. He doesn't, rotate his hips that often, doesn't use his legs as often as he should in throwing the football, but still has a cannon of an arm. Comes out very well over the top, quick release, good accuracy. So once he gets those lower body mechanical issues fixed a little bit, he's going to be even better. Clearly the #1 quarterback as a pro style in this class for us.
In a defensive-oriented list of the newest 5-star players, Lamont Wade and William Poole III are the newest defensive backs atop the rankings. They're joined by Nate McBride at linebacker, who becomes the top player at his position.
Lamont Wade, just a boundless, energetic guy. We moved him to cornerback, made him a 5-star. He could play wide receiver, running back, do anything. 5'9", 182-pounder. Really has a knack for knocking the football away at the last second and being physical at the right time when the ball arrives. He has tremendous timing, uncanny, can't be taught, comes up and smacks you too in the run game. So we absolutely love him, and he will just go, go, go and never slow down. William Poole, you cannot teach the instincts this kid has. Yes, he's tall. Yes, he's long. He does a very good job, turning his hips and running with people, getting downfield. He uses that length well to break up the pass or make the passing lane a little bit tougher. But overall, he just knows where you're going to go, it seems. He will not overcommit. He doesn't bite on double moves. He's always around the ball, and he uses those long arms to deflect passes. We saw him in Baltimore have probably the best day of any cornerback, short of Lamont Wade. Maybe you could make an argument. And just really outstanding against some of the best receivers in the country, and his film backs it up. Nate McBride is our #1 linebacker in the country. Small town kid, but beat Demetrius Robertson in the 100 meters, which is amazing. Quick twitch, great hips, good depth on his drops, comes up and smacks you. 220-pound kid who runs extremely well. A physical freak. That's something we're using more and more, I think too commonly, but he is a physical freak, which is why he checks in as the #1 linebacker in the country.
Jedrick Wills quickly established himself at the Rivals 5-star challenge as an impressive offensive line prospect that could project as an interior or outside lineman. He checks in as the #3 offensive tackle in the nation by earning his 5th star.
Is he an offensive tackle? Is he a right tackle? Is he a left tackle? Is he an offensive guard? He's got a guard build, but he could grow into a tackle, or he could play offensive tackle because his feet are so good, and he's so adept at resetting and getting his arms extended and getting physical with the defender. This kid is very strong. He anchors extremely well. He's a road grader in the run game, and he's just very technically sound. Does not overcommit. Very patient guy. And either way, it didn't matter. Offensive tackle or offensive guard, we had to make this guy a 5-star because his potential is sky high.
Defensive end Josh Kaindoh and offensive lineman Isaiah Wilson pick up their 5th stars with the promise that the best is yet to come from them. The Northeastern prospects have loads of upside that our analysts can't deny, make them 5-star caliber talent.
Josh Kaindoh and Isaiah Wilson are far from their ceiling, but their ceiling is so high you can't even see it right now. Kaindoh is a 6'4", 240-pounder who's probably going to be a 280-pound defensive end. Great hips, great explosion, plays too high right now, makes himself a bit of a target, but so athletic at his size that you could even see him coming off the edge as a stand-up guy. That's how talented he is, and he's just going to get better. His work ethic is off the hook, so I expect his junior film to just blow us away. Wilson's huge, just a massive offensive tackle, but he has good feet. He's aggressive and physical. That was the biggest question mark I had about him, but we saw him in Jersey. He's willing to mix it up. He's aggressive. He's got that defensive mentality. He wants to hurt people. Road grader, good feet. On film, in person, checks the boxes there. Really raw, sometimes overcommits, doesn't have the patience of a Jedrick Wills, but a guy that you can't not go on as a 5-star at this stage.
Keep coming back to Rivals.com all week long for more coverage of the Rivals 250 presented by Under Armour.